After seeing the Kill Team Dead Silent announcement with the Wolf Scouts and the Tau, I decided to also pick up some Kill Team boxes with some teams that I thought would be cool to battle against each other. I got the Kill Team Pathfinders, um, and I also got Skitari to work in the Hunter Clade. If you don't like what you're watching, just comment down below and let me know what I can improve. And on the next video, I'll do that. I just love these Kill Team boxes with the extra tokens and just the packaging. I know no one likes to pay the extra charge you have for the Kill Team addition to these, especially with teams like this where it's an existing sprue with the upgrade kit, but I just like the coming into it. It's love the little packaging and all the extra bits, the symbol of the Kill Team there. It's just really cool. So I always really liked just looking in at Warhammer from the outside, the Tau, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I like the sci-fi feeling of it. And the Tower just reminded me of something from Star Wars, so it was an easy bridge for me to come into the hobby. Having joined it and knowing more about it, I understand the feelings of the Tau in the Warhammer community, but I actually really like their troops over their mechs. Their mechs are still cool, but that's why I picked up this Pathfinder team, because some of the troops, and I really hope that someday they do more the basic Tau troops rather than the auxiliary teams, which again, probably against the community. So I just want to mention this team is no longer classified. That doesn't really mean anything for average people like me, but if you're going to go do tournaments, you wouldn't want to pick this team up because they're not allowed at Warhammer tournaments. And anyone I play with doesn't care about this. The rules are still in the app. I plan on playing these guys for however long, probably play 3rd edition forever, especially as I'm building up all these teams, even when they move on to a new one. I have the terrain. I don't really like the invalidating rules, but I get for a company to keep selling stuff and make money, they do that stuff and keep the rules fresh. But for me, I just like this team, and I plan on using the terrain and all this for 3rd edition for a long time. I'll actually show here a quick visual of like the classified teams that went out. I believe that was September or sometime around. No, it was before the release of this video. And then I'll show the teams that are going out next year around the same time. If you really care about that, maybe you're planning on doing tournaments, you might want to buy newer teams or teams that aren't going out and classified within a year. I don't really care. I'm going to buy the teams I think are cool. The one thing I'll note is teams that do go out and classified, they no longer get sold in the Kill Team box, can't get the tokens, and sometimes they lose the upgrade sprue. Like this team, I believe, is no longer sold with the upgrade sprue. Just look to the combat patrol for that upgrade sprue. That is still available. I'll have to double check if this team is sold with upgrade sprue, but you just want to look at that. There are teams out there like the Krieg that lost their upgrade sprue, unfortunately. Here are the operatives. You got pretty much a shooting team. You got your drones, but they have the blooded guy who's melee. Just really cool guys. Can't wait to get them painted up and play with them. Sorry about the YouTube Shorts in the corner. I uploaded this video on accident to YouTube Shorts, deleted it. Then when I downloaded it to edit it, it has that stuck in there, and I don't know how to get rid of it. All right, now we have the Hunter Clad. Now, again, this is a outside looking in aspect. These guys just looked cool, more sci-fi to me, appealed to my Star Wars brain. I was actually at a store local to me called Cowabunga Comics. I should have known because it was called comics, but really cool store if you like comic books. I thought they said they had Warhammer. I went in, it was a very small area. They didn't have much, and they had the Skitari here. Always thought they were cool. I like the robes and the look of them. This kind of retro futuristic robot guys. I'm just new to Kill Team. I didn't realize that you need to buy a lot of boxes to build this team. Two of the same box here to get both sides of it. I could have built a invalid team, but this is like one of the first boxes I got. So I went with the Rangers. You have the Vanguard as well, but I just like these guys so much. They are a bitch to build, though. So, like I said, you have to buy a bunch of different boxes. They're not a kill team box. They're what's called, I believe, a compendium team. So you don't get tokens, you don't get all these things. But I still want to build a team as best I can, and maybe even if they have some type of rules that need tokens, maybe make some custom ones somehow and see how that goes. But I just like the look of these guys, and there is actually the battle cadre or something. With that's a AdMech team that I probably could have waited for and picked up, but hey, we're building these guys and we're building out the whole team. So here I'm actually using some sprue goo to fix the Skitarii Rangers robes. I don't know if it was just me or my first setting these up. These guys had horrendous gaps in their robes, so I just used some sprue goo that I melted in the Tamiya extra thin, and I'm using that to try and, I guess, meld and blend this. There's probably more ways to do it, but I don't know why these gaps were so bad. I think one of the ropes got bent when it, whatever in the box, but I just could not get them to sit flush to just even glue them together. So like I had to really work on those gaps. So since I don't really care too much about WYSIWYG, I do have all of the Skitarii Ranger models covered. The gunner, I have both the Transuranic Arquebus, man, that's hard to say, and then the Plasma Caliber, I think. Otherwise, I don't have the arc rifle. I just flip whatever he's holding and make sure I know that. I have the Ranger Dictat, I believe, or the Surveyor. I would just also flip that as well. It's just like what they're holding in their hand. And then I have the Ranger Alpha. I do plan on getting the Vanguard just to have that visually distinct person in the future, but for now I can always just say, hey, this Ranger is covering as a Vanguard. So like I said, with these being this compendium team, you have separate different boxes. You can totally try this team out with one box, or building it half and half of the Skitarii Rangers and the Skitarii Vanguard. I just wanted more options. People will say you should also pick these up if you want to be competitive. I don't really care about being competitive. I just like the look of the Sicarians, and I definitely built them, having bought them later on in my hobby journey. Just built them as an invalid 40k team because I'm never going to have an AdMech army. They're just an expensive army. I don't have a lot of money to be building out various different armies. Just want a bunch of different kill teams to give me that variety. And this way I could play out some different operatives and try out the cool robot-looking dudes. And there we have it. We have two kill teams, enough operatives to have a valid team. I do want to pair the Pathfinders versus the Skitarii Rangers in a future video. Might build some custom terrain, maybe do a story-based Let's Play. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And join the community we have here. A very small community, but I'm hoping to grow it by the end of the year. And we'll keep putting out more videos. Like I've done in the past few, my son has something to say at the end. I just want to remind you all, though, just build it.